What's going on, guys? Chris here with Force Through Faith, and today we're going to be going over the dumbbell overhead walking lunge, okay? This is a movement that's pretty specific to a competition. As the years have gone on, CrossFit has started to incorporate more and more single leg movements into competition, and this is one that came out in regionals a couple years ago. I'm going to say, I believe it was the 2017 regionals. I believe that was the year where everything was dumbbells, there was no barbell. But this is a movement that is pretty cool. It gives you a single leg stimulus with the walking lunge, plus the uneven or the unilateral stability of an overhead hold. So when you get to this movement in competition, you're going to want to get the dumbbell overhead. Now here is where things can get tricky. A lot of people tend to want to grip the dumbbell in the middle and put it over their head. I find that that's not as efficient as opposed to letting the dumbbell sag into this padded part of your hand and then just kind of stacking it over your head, okay? So think about it, guys, when you have if you have a barbell, you're pressing it overhead, you want it nice and stacked where your your arms are in line with your shoulders, in line with your torso, stacked over your core. Similar concept here where I'm letting the dumbbell again sag into the padded part of my hand, and I'm stacking it basically directly over my head. What this allows is as I go to lunge, I'm not having the issue of this dumbbell running away from me, okay? That's where things in this movement can get really tough, is because as I go into the single leg motion, as I get into the lunge, if I'm not careful, this dumbbell can start to run away and I fail the rep, okay? So I get the dumbbell overhead, nice and stacked, again, over the middle of my body. I'm just kind of letting it hang out. And then from here, I'm going to step into my lunge, drive through that front heel, and stand, okay? In this movement, guys, it's super important that you're really focusing on the stability of that dumbbell, because again, if you get into the lunge and you're losing it out to the side, you're gonna get no reps and it's gonna set you back, all right? So work on getting that dumbbell into the right position, stacking it over your head, and make your overhead walking lunges a strength of yours.